Greetings and well met, fair friends. I'm Lydia, the Halfling Seamstress, and today we are going on a little bit of an adventure. The Waterloo Royal Medieval Faire is on, and we are going to go have a great time. So, onward to the fair. Also, just FYI, this is my first time vlogging in public before, so if I seem awkward on camera, it's only because I am. This is a lovely little Ren fair in Waterloo, Ontario, and 2022 marked the 25th anniversary of the fair. One thing I always love about Ren fairs is the mix of modern day, historical, and fantasy in the attendees. It has a very similar vibe to a Comic-Con, but also completely different. There are always lots of fun vendors to choose from, and this year I kind of gave myself permission to buy all the shiny things. And then of course there is the entertainment. Since this is a one-day fair, we don't have any jousting, but there is always swordplay and skirmishes to be had.
Half-past the hour 3 for our next round of competition. We'll see you then. Huzzah!
There's a hearty dose of entertainers of all kinds.
While we are together, right fella ralla ralla to Relido, right fella ralla ralla to Relido, right fella ralla ralla to Relido. While we are together.
And the history crafting nerd in me always spends an inordinate amount of time watching the blacksmithing demonstrations.
So that black stuff that came off, that's where the blacksmith gets part of the name. The scale, because it's dark like black and the iron is black, that's where blacksmith comes from.
And of course, one cannot go to the fair without getting a pickle from the pickle guy.
It hasn't been time for the pickle call. Oh, there's a one. We did in the morning, and that's about it.
And when one encounters royalty at the fair, one must pay proper respect. Her Majesty was quite intrigued by the idea of a magic mirror that could capture moving pictures, and graciously granted me a token of the Queen's favor. And as the day drew to a close, it was time to say farewell to the Kingdom of Mearth and venture back into the modern world. So, we are back from the fair, and I thought it would be fun to share the haul of the various little goodies that I got at the fair with all of you. The first thing I got was this adorable little turtle bracelet. I saw a meme online that said, "My prince is not riding on a white horse, he is somewhere in the forest riding on a turtle lost and confused." And there are days when I definitely feel that meme. So turtles have basically become my unofficial little mascot. The next goodie I got, in keeping with the turtle theme, was the beautiful ocean diadem from Wire Princess. And now I just have to make an oceanic dress to go with it. My next goodie is from Lady of the Lathe, and when I saw this coat hanger, I could not resist. This is the captain's coat, and that is going to be for the place of honor for my Malcolm Reynolds cosplay coat. These last goodies are all from one vendor, ITR Creations, and I kind of blew my entire medieval fair budget at one shop because it's awesome. The first goodie is actually this little teeny wooden spoon, because who doesn't want an adorable little wooden spoon? I was also on a bit of a tea buying ban before the medieval fair, and I may have broke my tea buying ban, but these just smelled so stinking good, I could not resist. So, first up we have Thanks for the Memories, which is an herbal blend. And it just looks so beautiful too. We have Emmer's Chai. We have Lady Elizabeth Grey. Beautiful, rich looking Earl Grey tea. And lastly, we have Victorian Trousseau. Which is a vanilla jasmine lavender tea and looks so pretty. So I am going to have a lot of fun with these 4 teas as the weather gets colder and I start taking hot tea to work. Next, I am a magpie and love sharp and shiny things, so I picked up this very cool forged knife. So this is so unbelievably cool. I saw that on my first pass of the fair and knew that I had to come back for it because I love me some sharp, shiny knives. And that doesn't sound creepy at all. The last item I got, I was unbelievably excited to see it, and if you are a historical costuming nerd, you will get this right away. It's a lucet, and it came with a nail binding needle. If you don't know what a lucet is, and I didn't know until about a year and a half ago, it is one of the methods used for braiding cord for, say, kirtle trim and decorative trim and lacing didn't have any plans to try it, but as soon as I saw this, was like, I am now going to become a lucid cord maker and try that, because I need yet another fibercraft hobby in my life. But I am low-key really excited to start using that. So that was my haul from the Waterloo Royal Medieval Faire. I had such a great time, and I cannot wait for next year. I hope you enjoyed my little step into the world of historical fantasy, and if you liked my shenanigans and want to see more of said historical fantasy, geekery meets history sewing adventures, please hit the like button below, consider giving a subscribe, and I will see you with more sewing adventures anon.